embarking on the journey into the world of embroidery can be filled with excitement and a certain novelty. For those who are just beginning, the process of winding your own bobbins can initially seem like an engaging and charming part of the hobby. Typically, for the first several weeks, you find yourself eager to partake in every facet of the embroidering process, with winding your own bobbins being no exception. Yet, as with many repetitive tasks, the novelty quickly dissipates. It doesn't take long before the charm turns into a chore, and you find yourself feeling weary of the monotonous act of winding bobbins by hand. This is precisely the moment when the very handy invention of pre-wound bobbins comes into play. Pre-wound bobbins are a remarkable convenience for anyone who is immersed in the world of embroidery. When you first discover these gems, they revolutionize your embroidery practice. It's almost like uncovering a secret shortcut, one that doesn't compromise on quality. These bobbins come neatly wound with thread and ready to use. It's a simple change, but one that has a surprisingly significant impact on the efficiency of your work. Each embroidery machine on the market has various specifications, including the type of bobbin it requires to operate efficiently. The manufacturers provide guidelines and often categorize these bobbins into different types, such as Type A, Type L, Type M, and so forth. This categorization is important because each type corresponds to a specific design and size that ensures it fits and functions seamlessly with the corresponding machine. As an embroiderer, it's crucial that you purchase the precise type of bobbin that your machine specifies. To ensure smooth operation, it's recommended to stock up on these bobbins in both black and white thread. Why black and white, you might ask? Well, in the embroidery realm, these are deemed the most commonly used thread colors. They are versatile and can be used for a myriad of designs, making them indispensable staples in any embroiderer's toolkit. For those operating semi-commercial or commercial embroidery machines, it's likely that black and white bobbins will cater to the majority of your needs. These larger machines are often used for mass production, where designs are produced in large quantities and typically utilize standardized colors. Having a good supply of these pre-wound bobbins in black and white ensures continuous operation without the interruption of frequent bobbin changes. On the other hand, domestic embroidery machine users will find that their needs are a bit more varied. While they will certainly enjoy the convenience of pre-wound black and white bobbins for many projects, the nature of domestic embroidery often calls for a wider spectrum of colors. In these cases, when you're working on personalized projects or designs that feature unique color schemes, you will find yourself winding bobbins with different colors of embroidery thread. Although this requires more effort, the ability to customize the colors offers a level of personalization that is highly prized in the hobby of embroidery. Pre-wound bobbins are not just about convenience, they also bring several significant advantages to the table. One of the main benefits they offer is consistency. Pre-wound bobbins are usually wound on precision winding machines, which means the tension is even and reliable. This consistency is hard to achieve when winding bobbins manually, especially for those who are less experienced. Therefore, using pre-wound bobbins can lead to better embroidery results, as even tension is crucial for high-quality uniform stitches. Furthermore, when bobbins are wound by machines, they can hold more thread than a manually wound bobbin. This difference means you can embroider for longer periods without the need to stop and change the bobbin, thus enhancing your productivity. It's also worth mentioning that pre-wound bobbins use thread that is specifically designed for embroidery machines, ensuring that you're working with high-quality materials that are less likely to break or fray during the embroidery process. However, embroiderers must confront the reality that not all embroidery machines are designed to accommodate pre-wound bobbins. In some cases, the manufacturers of certain machines design them in such a way that only specific bobbin sizes and types can be used. These specialized machines do not always support the universal pre-wound bobbins that are readily available in the market. This limitation necessitates careful verification of your machine's manual or consulting directly with the manufacturer to ensure compatibility. Only by confirming the precise bobbin type and size that your machine supports can you seamlessly integrate the use of pre-wound bobbins into your practice. Despite the convenience of black and white bobbins, there are instances where more color variety is desired. Nowadays, pre-wound bobbins are becoming increasingly available in a broader range of colors to match a wider array of embroidery threads. This advancement allows for greater creativity and flexibility, especially for projects that feature a multitude of hues. Yet, it's important to note that these colored pre-wound bobbins might not be as widely stocked as their black and white counterparts. Even with a more extensive selection of pre-wound colored bobbins, domestic embroidery machine users may not always have access to the specific shades required for their unique projects. In such instances, the process of winding bobbins manually becomes a necessity. Whether you desire a very specific shade of blue to match a sky-themed design, or a vibrant red to bring a rose embroidery to life, the ability to wind bobbins with any color thread presents an invaluable level of control over the final output of your embroidery endeavors. To sum up, pre-wound bobbins stand as a monument to efficiency in the embroidery industry. They represent a significant development in the way embroiderers can manage their time and resources. For machines that are compatible, pre-wound bobbins are a godsend, allowing for swift transitions between projects and the assurance of high-quality, consistent stitches. It's essential, however, for each user to carefully consider the compatibility of their machine with pre-wound bobbins and ensure that the correct type and size are used to avoid any potential issues that could compromise embroidery results. With all these considerations in mind, pre-wound bobbins hold their place as a fundamental component in the toolkit of the modern embroiderer, combining convenience with the promise of professional quality outcomes. If you enjoyed this video, then please give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel. Embrocraft has an embroidery design store on Etsy. If you need any designs for your next project, you'll find a link to the store in the video description. Thanks for watching.